Alrighty, in this video we're going to be talking about how to clear rooms properly. We're going to talk about a center fed room and a corner fed room. Now, something I want to let you know about urban operations and close quarter combat before we even get started is that there are no winners in close quarter combat. It is very difficult to do, and the only thing you can really do to not die is give yourself every advantage against not dying. It's really impossible, really technically impossible to do close quarter combat. No right way, just advantages. Alright, we're going to go over the point domination method that the U.S. Army teaches. So let me draw a little house for us. Alright, so this is our little home. This is our little door, and I'm going to draw our soldiers. Okay, so we have a 4-man stack right here. It's a fire team. Up front, you'll either have your team leader or your rifleman. In this case, we'll have the rifleman, then the team leader, and we will have our grenadier, and then our automatic rifleman. A big note, never put your automatic rifleman in the front. Why? It's because he carries an open bolt system that frequently jams. So we always want a closed bolt system to be the first guy in the squad, the stack, because it's the most reliable weapon. Okay, so we're going to go step by step. A lot of tips and tricks here. Let's just try to absorb it all. So if you notice here, I didn't draw these little guys all the way against the wall. They're about 4 to 5 inches off that wall. And he's going to be having his gun pointed this way. Okay? That means his point of view is like this. He can basically see everything right here. Okay? He's essentially just, if anything walks through here, he's going to shoot it. He does not have his barrel extending into the building because someone could grab it. He's not right on the wall. He's a little bit off the wall. And then your team leader is going to be looking out this way, covering this area. Your grenadier is going to be looking outward, covering this area. And your automatic rifleman is probably going to be looking backwards, covering the backside. Alright. So, how do we actually enter the building? Well, there's 2 methods, okay? You can either frag it, or you could not frag it. That's simple. Okay, so we're just going to go over fragging it, okay? So the rifleman is going to make the call to frag the building, and he's going to use a hand sign, like you're grabbing. The team leader is then going to squeeze his shoulder, grab his hand grenade, and then present the grenade in front of the rifleman's face. He is going to then grab the rifleman and kind of push him over, and then throw the grenade underhand into the room. I wish I could show you physically, but I don't have the capability to, just through the whiteboard. So after he throws that grenade in, boom, frag went off, we're all going to go inside. Okay, so how do we enter the room? We're going to go very slow here. This rifleman is going to turn the corner, and before he's really inside, just his hands should be showing at this point, he's getting something called the snapshot. So he's going to be looking right down the center of the room. If there's any bad guys here, he's shooting them. Okay. After he gets his snapshot, he's going to choose which direction to go. The guy in the front is always right. Whether he goes left or right, it doesn't matter. The guy behind him will go the opposite direction. In this scenario, the path of the least resistance for him is to simply button hook into the room. So he's going to button hook, and as he's turning in, really like at this corner, he's going to be turning his barrel into the room and getting a view of his corner. Okay? If there's any bad guy there, he's going to shoot the guy in the corner. He's then going to, after he checks his corner, smoothly transition back into looking to the center of the room. And while he's looking at the center of the room, he's going to be walking towards his corner. A couple feet off, he stops. Okay. So that's the first guy in the stack. Simultaneously, while that guy's doing that, the second guy in the stack is going to be right on his ass. And as soon as this guy turns in, this guy is going to be getting his snapshot. Boom, he gets his snapshot. If there's anybody still there, he's putting more bullets into him. Alright, so he comes in, gets his snapshot. Boom, while he turns that corner right there, he is checking his corner. Alright, so he checks his corner. He comes in, gets a couple feet away from the wall. Now, he's looking this way. So now we have two guys in there. Simultaneously, while that guy's doing that, the Grenadier, as soon as this guy comes through, he's going to drop his weapon and get a snapshot. Once he gets a snapshot, he's going to come through, stop right here, and then get a view of the room. Same thing with the automatic rifleman in the back. He's going to get a snapshot. He's going to move in, and boom, get a view of the room. Okay, so at this point, what a lot of people like to do is they like to get their ups. Okay, so the team lead, who was the second guy in the stack, right here, he's going to say, "Give me an up." They're going to say, "Caboose, I'm up. Badger, I'm up. Hades, I'm up. Icewater, I'm up." And then you're going to call an all clear. Okay, now we're going to make it a little more complicated, okay? Before we even move to the center fed room. After all that happens, let's just imagine there's a door somewhere that leads into another room right here. It's an unknown. What we're going to do is we're all going to simply just collapse in and stack up on the next one. Very simple. If there are two doors, there's another door right there, we have the option to either split our team or call the other fire team in to watch this one. Okay. So that's covered. Now a corner fed room. All right, here's the corner fed room. We have all our good little soldiers right here. About 4 to 5 inches off the wall, remember that. Okay. So, very, very similar to the last one, except for the guy in the front, I believe, and most people believe, that he should always button hook in this situation. So he's going to come in, and he's going to get his snapshot, just like before. There's anyone right here, he's going to shoot him. Now, whenever he swivels in, he's also going to be checking this corner, right here. So he's simply doing a transition, and as he's moving into the room, more and more of him showing, it should really just be his gun that's showing at this point, and then he moves in 4 to 5 inches off the wall and checks his corner. Alright, so this guy comes in, and he's going to stop at his corner, and he's going to take a point of domination and look down the room. Okay. Second guy in stack. What are you doing? You're coming in. As soon as that guy comes, turns the corner, you're dropping your weapon, and you are getting your snapshot. Okay? After you get your snapshot, you're going to take the path of least resistance and simply go forward. And you're going to look at the corner of the room. Next guy, boom. Then the next guy, boom. That's how it's done. All right. That was how to clear corner fed and center fed rooms. It obviously gets a whole lot more complicated as you start introducing doors, windows, and all the like. But that was a very simple way to describe how room clearing works with the point of domination method. If you have any questions, please ask me. Thank you.